Hi guys! Today's video is about this new recipe I'm posting today, which is an eggplant chickpea pasta. And there are a couple of things I like about it. First is that eggplant is really in season right now. It's flavorful, it's delicious, and this was 99 cents yesterday. So you cannot beat it. You can find it anywhere, and so many people have them in their gardens. Second thing I like about it is I've been experimenting a lot with eggplant, and I started marinating it like I would if I were to eat meat, for example. So you just want to take all of the spices, your salts, your peppers, basil, anything that you would put in the dish, and especially this tamari sauce. It's a gluten-free tamari sauce. You can also use Bragg's Amino if you don't have this, but I use this in this recipe. And let it sit in your fridge overnight. And then when you come home, you can heat a little olive oil up, saute all your veggies, and then put it all together at the end. That will give it some extra flavor. If you're cramped for time and don't have time, do not worry about it. You can always mix your basil and everything in the end when you're sauteing your vegetables. This just adds an extra ounce of flavor to the meal that you normally wouldn't get. And it also softens your eggplant and lets it absorb all the flavors. Second tip is with your chickpeas. So chickpeas are garbanzos. Save this brine. You can put it away in a separate container, and if you want to make my lemon meringue or my vegan key lime pie, they're both on my blog, and use your brine to do so. It makes a great vegan meringue, which is awesome. So if you're not going to use and save to make a pie, you can always drain it in the sink, but make sure regardless you strain your chickpeas. So you want to rinse them, drain them. You'll see the foam come up, and as you're rinsing and draining, you're kind of removing the gases from the bean, anything that might cause any kind of intestinal discomfort. So rinse, drain, and keep doing so till the water runs clear. Tip with your beans. Next, I use this gluten-free pasta from Trader Joe's. It is a brown rice and quinoa spiral. I really like this pasta because it doesn't tend to be mushy, and that's important. I also like Andean Dream, which is another brand of quinoa pasta. I like quinoa because it's a protein, a complete protein, so it's one of my favorites. This says to cook 7 to 10 minutes. You always want to go on the low end of making your gluten-free pasta al dente. So 7 minutes is great. Remove it from the stove, strain it, rinse it, and then you can put it back in the pan with the extra olive oil and your sauteed veggies and your sauce. So that will keep you from having mushy noodles, and nobody wants mushy gluten noodles. And in the end, all you have is one big dish to eat and serve, and it's great. So I hope you enjoy it. Please comment if you have any questions, and I hope you check out the recipe.